off the line, then down towards turn one. Dan, there was quite a lot going on here. We're on board with Balmanis, and you can see Scheider trying to get in between the two Peugeots.
Yeah, so then Kevin coming around the outside. Balmanis trying to squeeze way up the inside, and elbows out stuff there for Balmanis. You can see a little bit of debris coming off the cars there as well, so a little bit rough, but luckily no serious damage for these guys.
Yeah, no casualties. Kevin, it looked like, tried to use the handbrake on the inside and actually ended up with the nose of his car on the side of Timmy. That then pushed him wide. Loads going on, but they all got through clean. The track seems to be a bit slower. Timmy Hansen has taken the fastest time, but we've got all the rest of the cars to come. Remember, grid's reversed for Q3.
So have a look at the start then, and we're going to see the squeeze which we saw in turn one, which caught Szabo out. Andreas able to get a clean run. Timošanov, I think, just caught the back of Szabo, and it pushed all four of the cars out.
Markman was in the side of Timošanov, so you can't really blame Markman because he wouldn't have known Szabo's up the inside, but likewise, I don't think you can blame Timmy. This was the weird one. So Szabo, I think, something's happened there. He's either missed a gear like a false neutral or something, but the car has bogged or he's in too high a gear. Timmer can't go anywhere, so we'll see. There's nothing on the timing screen to say anyone's under investigation at the minute, and there's no need to investigate. Bakkerud, it has just gone very fast indeed. Right, take a look at this. The bit I'm really keen to see, Dan, is over the jump.
Yeah, so we're looking at the start now, and Liam going a bit wider on the entry to then get the undercut on Bennett. You can see him dart onto the outside when Ollie cut across the front of him. Now on the inside line for turn two, and Oliver holding the outside and then the inside for turn three, running a bit wide with Liam.
This is the bit over the jump, so contact. Look, Liam now is surely going to lose it, and then just a little dink in from Guillaume. I don't know about if that's enough contact with Guillaume. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was a hard hit there, and
you can't blame anyone though, can you?
No, I mean, of course, Liam had contact over the jump and then getting a bit sideways there, and unfortunately collecting Derrida on the way down, but no damage for Liam as he went on to win the race.
So this was the start. Mark got the best start, didn't he? But Cyril got the better of him on the exit of this turn.
Yeah, Cyril setting himself up, running the car slightly wider on the entry to get the undercut. And from there, just able to control the race.
You've got to be so patient on the throttle to do what Cyril did, though, because he's winding the lock on, isn't he, on the exit to get it into a tighter line. Mark's on the gas and running the car wide. Cyril's being super patient. For me, I'd be like, gas, 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 you want to go, but...
Yeah, it is so easy, especially when you're trying to overtake someone, to just get on the throttle and run wide yourself, but Cyril didn't have that problem as he went on to take the win.
Off the start, great start on the right-hand side for both Shisha and Szabo.
You can see Shisha there running out wider than where he would have originally started in P1, which meant he kept Szabo on his outside, and Szabo not able to cut back under because Shisha was there blocking him, hanging him out to dry, not able to switch it over. But Shisha then hanging on out in front. The guys decided to split the joker lap. Szabo going on lap one. If he wasn't held up behind Nappick, could he have made the difference? But we'll have to see. But Szabo had the lap times, but he couldn't quite do it on the overlap. Gerland Shisha a very tidy joker lap, running Szabo wide on the exit and taking the win.
Scheider in this one then, contact with Timošanov. He's had a few incidents this weekend. He obviously feels it's not quite going his way with the stewards. This wasn't it. It was later on in the race. There was a bit of contact between them there, but Dan, bit of needle, good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to see, isn't it? The fire in all of their bellies trying to get themselves up in front. But personally, I don't think Timošanov was too much in the wrong there. Once they made contact, Timmer backed out, which he could have stayed on the throttle and
he didn't drive through him, did he?
No, so Timmer, I think, was very fair there. I mean, obviously, Scheider's yet to see the replay, and we're going to see the incident now.
So look at this, Timošanov, very much in the Belgium style, goes from outside to inside. Now, here, in some ways, I kind of think Timmer almost could have braked out straight to make Scheider not be able to turn him. But, I mean, there's a danger then you just T-bone him. But, yeah, not a lot in that. But here's the good bit. Here's the good bit after the flag. So this is, watch Timmer through here, look. Have it all the way around the outside. But now he goes back up alongside. Now, Scheider then, look, goes across on him. They're side by side looking at each other. And look, okay, no, he's only contacting with the flappy bit of wheel arch. That's okay. So off the line, poor old Higgins lost out. He's been a bit unlucky, hasn't he, racing at home in the UK?
Yeah, Higgins lost out, and Liam as well here. You can see he squeezed between Yoni Weeman and Oliver Bennett. And then Liam trying to get back up the inside, pushing Bennett wide, but can't quite make a stick as Ollie then cuts in front of him. Really good move there from Ollie. But we'll see in the background now Higgins losing out, getting his nose into the barrier and having to reverse out.
Nowhere to go really was there for him. So Bennett, I have to say, I'm impressed. Bennett's racecraft is really improving. I think the car is amazing off the starts. I'm sure he'll make the semis at some point this year, but Weeman here was outrageously good, and you could see it early from that attitude we were talking about in the car, Dan.
Yeah, he has been fantastic, and you can just tell by the way the car is diving on the brakes and the way the car moves around. He has got it set up to the way he wants it, and he is back on form from Spa.
So Weeman coming around to take the flag. Prior to this session, he was in 5th place. Can he get himself up onto the front row for the semi-finals? Off the line on the inside. Watch for Timmy Hansen, look. So at this point here, Cyril Raymond and him are side by side. Timmy just rides up him slightly. That's when you're really concerned as to what's going to happen, because at that point it's pretty random. Tyre against tyre, anything can happen. So Kevin's got around the outside of him. He then got a little nudge in the next corner. Well, Cyril threw the jump really big, but to me it was almost too big, Dan, and then on he struggled with it. But Bakkerud was on fire.
Yeah, Bakkerud was on an absolute mission. He picked up some damage somewhere on the front corner. I was a bit concerned maybe his bonnet would fly up, but didn't have that problem. And Timmy, even when Timmy had the clear air, you could see there, that was where he stalled the car. All 4 wheels stopping, but it didn't hinder him too much.
Brilliant drive by Andreas Bakkerud to take the win in Q4. Here it is then, standings at the end of qualifying, 2 session wins apiece for Timmy Hansen and Andreas Bakkerud. Timmy takes the TQ, his 2nd of the year. Andreas Bakkerud is in P2. Then it's Kevin Hansen, and Yoni Weeman has got Markland by 1 qualifying point. Look on the right-hand side of your screen. Weeman gets the front row start that he so desperately wanted. Markland 5th, Liam Doran in 6th place. Shisha at 7th, Sabo is through in 8th. Who's made the cut? Scheider is in, Baumanis is in, Timazyanov, and Oliver Bennett makes the semi-finals at home in the UK. Cyril Raymond has a problem in that last race. There are 2 Brits through in Silverstone in the UK. Fantastic for him. I think it's the first time he's made the semi-finals in the World Championship. Great news for him.